just recently was kind of brought to our attention was a comparison between Westmoreland trying to build a new station and Swanzey trying to build a new station. So, you know, we want to compare ourselves to another community, but you know, all communities are unique in their own way, and they have their own needs. So Swanzey is a very large area, and yeah, Megan could expand a little bit more on the comparisons to Westmoreland.
So what Westmoreland is proposing is in some ways similar to what Swanzey's doing, and in a lot of ways very different. Swanzey and Westmoreland are very different communities with different needs. However, if you look at the plans for our station in Swanzey and Westmoreland's plans, the design principles are very much the same. The hot, warm, and cold zones, safety for firefighters and staff, and if anything, I think Westmoreland doing that, and Westmoreland is a much smaller community than Swanzey. Their current station is about the same vintage as Center, and I think it should be, residents of Swanzey should know Westmoreland's doing this. The tax impact to Westmoreland for its station is going to be much heftier than the tax impact is going to be for Swanzey residents to do its station. And that has to do a lot with population and tax base. But I think it should be noted that Westmoreland wants to do this for their community. And they see value in the design principles that Swanzey is using. And it should be noted that I think it's encouragement to Swanzey that other communities are going this way, and that it behooves us to go this way too, because clearly it's something that is valued and supported. So a couple numbers we broke down just so residents of Swanzey understand, if they're looking at both projects, what the difference is. So first of all, Westmoreland's building is much smaller than what is being proposed for Swanzey Center Station. It's about half square footage. And the property value, how it will affect the property value, is much different as well. So for Swanzey, it's 34 cents per 1,000 valuation. For Westmoreland, they're estimating it's $1.22 per their valuation. Again, they don't have the fortune we have of having a larger tax base to pull this off. I think for me, as I was looking at the numbers, obviously population's a lot different between the two towns, Swanzey being about 7,200 and Westmoreland being about 1,800. So they're going to have clearly different needs for services than we are going to have. So calls for service, and these were taken from the most recent annual reports for Westmoreland and Swanzey, which were both for the end of December 2020. So Swanzey, between our fire and EMS, had 1,010 calls last year. Westmoreland had 178. To me, that's one of the most important numbers for people to look at when considering the new station, because clearly the call volume, I think, in Swanzey speaks to the need for a modern facility with the space and the design that best serves its members in the community, not only to get us to the present, but to bring us forward.